Grandmaster Flash Fitness. Wow, that's coming your way. Stand by, everybody. Get ready. You'll have muscles. Is that how you say it?
Muscles.
Our first guest is a registered dietitian, open nutritionist. She's a consultant. She's Fiorella DeCarla, and she's here all the time with some great information. She joins us today to share more some healthy foods. We welcome you once again.
Thank you. Okay, so the good news is fall is coming. Bad news, summer's waning away. But what we can do is this, is we can start thinking about fall flavors and how to take advantage of all the fall seasonal foods. So, you know, in my experience with my food blog, Fiorella Eats, I've been scouring the city for food events, right? And so they have like these really great harvest events. I was just on Pig Island this last Saturday, and the Botanical Gardens is doing an edible academy where you can go and taste the food that they're growing.
See,
so it's
goes
really
along
great.
with the harvest moon.
Yes, exactly. So I thought today what I could do is start getting some of those late summer, early fall fruits and vegetables, right? Because when you get them seasonally, in the season that they're meant to be grown, they're at the most nutrient dense.
Oh, I like that.
And the flavors are at the highest level of not only flavor, taste, nutrition, so it's the best time to get them.
Excellent. All right, so what do we have here today?
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So we have a couple of different things, and I'm going to demonstrate it on a little bit of a bruschetta, right?
Bruschetta, hey!
And a little crostini as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the classic bruschetta, which is just tomato, oregano, garlic, olive oil, that sort of thing. But what I've done, just to make it a little bit more creamier and healthier and pizzazz, is I put some avocado on there just to start with the base. And then we can go ahead and spoon the bruschetta over it, right? So this has all been marinated in the olive oil and the garlic, and so that because now, as a matter of fact, my mother in New Jersey, we jar our own tomatoes every September. So we make our own tomato sauce.
What kind of tomatoes do you make?
Plum.
Plum.
I get the plum. These are vine tomatoes, which I love as well, but the plum tomatoes are the best for they're fleshier for the consistency, less seeds.
These guys hang out together.
Yeah, they're awesome. You can put them on as earrings. So that would be our bruschetta, right? So you can take the really ripe tomatoes, which are filled with beta-carotene and vitamin A, so that's why this beautiful red color. And so the second thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the eggplant. Now the eggplant is great because it's full of fiber, and it has a lot of different vitamins and minerals in it as well. So you can do it a lot of different ways. Now the Sicilians classically will make a caponata. Do you see this? This is like chopped up, grilled eggplant. Now, if you have a grill still out, go ahead and grill your eggplant, chop it up, or put it in the oven. But you can also buy it. It's pretty good. I mean, prepped things like this in jars you can very easily do. So what we're going to do this is we're going to
buy it from you.
I know. I'm going to come out with my own line. Watch.
There you go.
So here we are. So we would spoon this on here, and you are, of course, at any time I have a spoon here for you every time to take a taste. And then one of the other seasonable vegetables here are also artichokes, which are full of soluble and insoluble fiber.
Can I try one?
Yes,
Can I make one?
of course, please. So this is the caponata there, right? And now these artichokes have been grilled and marinated, so there we are. By the way, great for dinner parties too, right? So you can have that, and you can give that a try. You can go ahead.
And would I put some artichokes?
Yes, here you go. Take this
Artie.
in there. There we go for you. And give that a taste, right? So it's full of flavor.
And we should go for it.
Yes, of course. Please do.
Here we go.
There we are. How's that? See, it's pretty good, right? All the flavors, the garlic, the salt, the lemon, the eggplants, and the artichokes have been marinated.
I know you're salivating out there.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
And one of the others, of course, we have red pepper here too. So these, again, you can grill. They're very easy. If the grill's still pumped up outside, go ahead and use it. And you can make some roasted red peppers. Again, if you don't want to do this on your own, you can get this out of a can. A lot of Italian brands will have these, and you get a nice little sop. And we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of a sprinkle of some feta cheese on it just to give it a little bit more punch. And look how pretty that looks. Like the colors are so bright.
It looks very tasty too.
And that's how you know that they're filled with vitamins and minerals is just these bright colors that these pigments.
What kind of vitamins are we talking about?
So for here again, anything that's orange and red, you're going to go into vitamin C, beta carotene, vitamin A. Now the green stuff, mostly you're getting things like folic acid and so forth. And then what you can do do with these guys too is you can make a really great dessert. Now the fig is full of nutrients.
Yeah.
This guy is full of nutrients and delicious. I mean,
Grow one of these trees in the backyard if you can.
Oh,
just throw
yes.
some seeds outside.
My mother broke her heart when we had to move, and we left the fig tree in the old house. We were going to export it, but then,
If you live in the hood, we can't guarantee that the figs will be there when you come
Yeah,
out.
I know, that's so true. They're so good. You know, mind you, the best figs I've ever had have been in Italy, of course. But what I have here is some ricotta cheese.
Some
okay?
ricotta, hey.
Some ricotta cheese, and you can have these. You can have the figs marinating overnight in some limoncello. Actually, that would be really good. And you can just place it on here, and what you'll do is you'll get a little bit of a drizzle of some honey over it, and it turns into more of a dessert crostini.
Look at that.
So there you are. And it's filled with fiber, calcium, vitamin D, and protein as well. And there you are. And what you're doing here is you've kind of incorporated every single one of these guys. Another thing too here also I wanted to show you.
What is that one? Yeah.
This one is classic hummus, right?
Oh, I love
Now,
hummus.
I love hummus as well. And so with these guys, you can pretty much mix and match anything. You can easily put the tomatoes on here. Again, the grilled artichokes will go great with the hummus, depending on what flavor you use. Or even the eggplant.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Which one do you think is the best?
Well,
Which one shall we
I may try a little bit of all. I may take a bite of all. You guys want to try with me? I'll take a bite. You take a bite.
I'm going to put some of the eggplant here,
Side
actually.
of the TV.
Look at that. See, there you go. So it's multiple levels of dimensions and flavors. And so you don't have to have the usual snack. It's sweet, it's salty, it kind of encompasses all of the flavor profiles.
Now, how do we get this? I mean, do we make it fresh, or you said there's some of it that comes in cans and
Yes. So I
jars?
personally make everything fresh. You can go to my website, Fiorelli Eats, to look at some cooking videos and recipes of me making this. I actually just filmed one with my mother making pesto, so fabulous pesto. So you can do that. But to be quite honest with you, we're all super busy. You can definitely go and get these in jars. And you don't have to worry about the nutrition content of it because they're intact in these jars.
And it doesn't have a whole lot of calories.
No, not at all.
It's light.
It's light, and it's filled with omega-3s and the good olive oils, right? And it's filled with fiber and all of the nutrients that we talked about. So it's a perfect snack.
I love it. Where can we find all of your recipes? And maybe, did you open up a store yet where we can come and sit outside under an umbrella and street side sitting and all that stuff?
As a matter of fact, now the majority of the things that I do is go through the city and looking for food events and bringing in the best stuff. So if you go to Fiorella Eats, that's my food blog. So it's a non-diet approach to eating and enjoying food.
Well, we love what you do. We love all the wonderful information about nutrients and all that, and the wonderful cool foods that you're cooking for us. Well, before we go, how can you tell if this baby right here is ripe and ready to go?
Well, this guy, what you're going to do, you're going to just like squeeze it a little bit. Mostly you have to make sure that it's unblemished and it doesn't have any cuts in it or anything. But basically, as soon as it comes off the vine, when it falls off, it's just like a tomato. That's when you know it's ready to go. If you're pulling something like one of these nightshade type of vegetable, it's not ready.
No,
so you
I don't want to go. Leave me alone.
Yeah, just let it fall on its own. Yeah.
Fiorella DeCarla, give her a big round of applause, everybody. Love you so much. Love all your recipes and everything. Once again, where can we find you? FiorellaEats.com. All right, Fiorella, we have to take a quick break right here, but coming up next, we have a preview of an event designed to help your business. Want to make some money, keep your pockets fat? First, let's take a good look at the Trail Master. Got a little race. Check it out.